he had to protect his family.
I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakai Kodash, and the double honors to the elders and apostles and bishops to labor in the footsteps of those that they're laboring in and for enduring and rightly dividing the word of truth and being a voice of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I'm not gonna do one of them Shannon Sharp. what was the name of the whatever the hell going on with that? Where he give everybody the introduction. So the second book of Ezra, chapter 15. Verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. All right, so the Lord is about to put an end to all of this nonsense. Damn, I just dropped it. I was holding something. Damn. The Lord is about to put an end to all of this nonsense. All right, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Right now in the book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33, it says that the blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed but by the blood of him that shed it. Right? So, let me pull that up. It's like I got 2 videos uploading, so this thing's been lacking. All right, so and then the book of Genesis, when Cain slew Abel, Abel's blood was crying out to the ground. Heavenly Father said, "Why is your brother's blood cried?" Damn, that shit still. And you see it right here. So you should not pollute the land where ye are in, for blood defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right, but the Heavenly Father put a mark on Cain so that nobody would kill him, and that mark was leprosy. All right. So Esau, Edom is marked from head to toe of pure wickedness. All right. So Genesis chapter 4, verse 9. No, let's start at 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. All right. So the second book of Ezra, chapter 15, verse 8, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. All right. And he's gonna completely cause that suffering and not hold his tongue no more when these ICBM missiles shoot over to America, and with all of the oil refineries and gas pipes and gas lines and all of that stuff throughout the country and gas stations, this place will be a lake of fire and will burn, burn, and burn, and burn, burn, burn. And they will be able to see the smoke on the other continents as prophesied. Neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. It's a spiritual Egypt. But I will bring them with Egypt means house of bondage. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right?
He didn't think twice. That's what a West Lawn man says happened when he got his gun after seeing robbers pull a gun on his sister and nephew.
It is just one of 2 armed robberies within minutes of each other. Our Sade Gray spoke to the man who said he...
A man, they didn't speak to the man that ain't had no pity upon his neighbor. I tell you that. 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 9. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy their houses with the sword. What is the modern day sword? The gun. But they got the flamethrower too. The backpack flamethrower that shoots about, damn, at least 10 to 20 yards. At least 10 yards on the football field. Man, that thing looks dangerous. And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Oh. The first book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 20. A man leaveth his own father that brought him up in his own country and cleaveth unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife and remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. Right? The man wants to spend his life with his wife. As it is written, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Yea, a man taketh a sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal and to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness, and when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Many have also perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
had to protect his family.
A mother and a son were sitting in their vehicle when 2 gunmen robbed them. They were forced back into their home, but that's when a family member stepped in.
They picked the wrong house.
Sebastian Segura tells us this scary ordeal started around 1:30 this morning. His 56-year-old sister was headed to work like she typically does. Her son, his 20-year-old nephew, was giving her a ride. Police say that's when 2 armed men demanded their property. They took their belongings and then forced them into the house where Segura was sleeping until he heard yelling.
I see a gunman pointing a gun at her and my nephew.
Segura calls it a hostage situation.
I mean, when you have a gun to somebody that you love, you don't think twice.
He says the gunman told him and his brother to go away, so he did, but came back with his gun. He says he has a concealed carry license.
I tell her to get down, duck, get out of the way. They shot once, I shot right back. They shot again and just kept exchanging fires.
The bullet hole in the front window is from Segura shooting at the suspects.
But the sad thing about that is that when you have that going on nonstop, the stray bullets are going to be going everywhere, and somebody's going to run out of ammo eventually. So, as it is written, in that day be ye as pilgrims on the earth. Right? You could be stationary if you want to with your 50 boxes of ammo, but 50 people are going to come through with their 50 guns. And then after that, if you survive that, 50 more people are going to come through with their 50 guns for the lack of bread and for the want of all things. Medications for their sick poppy, mama, pop, food for their pets or whatever the hell people got going on. Newborn babies, pregnant women. People are going to go out and rob and steal to try to feed their pregnant women. And when there's no food on the shelves, they're gonna go door to door. Right? Isaiah chapter 33, verse 11. It's like Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. Makes me want to get, hold on, let me see something. God damn it. Salaki. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And it ain't a man with a concealed weapons license that's going to be more precious than fine, that the Heavenly Father is going to make more precious than fine gold. That's not what it means to make a man more precious than fine gold. He's going to get to have a concealed weapon license, and then he's going to be able to bust off, tell his people to duck down, and he's going to bust off, and now the Lord is done. He done made a man more. That's not what it means. All right? Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, the Heavenly Father is going to make a man more precious than fine gold by putting his ass through all types of tests, right? As it is written, wisdom will test. God damn it. Salaki. I gotta do a testimony about what's going on with my son in Virginia and these courts things. No. God damn it. Salaki. No, I believe it's just wisdom. Okay. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 6. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Right? I'm going to go back to that. Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 17. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. So this is what this wisdom does, the spirit of wisdom, right? She will walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon him and torment him with her discipline, right? Until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws, right? So just imagine what these women are going through. If this is what wisdom does, if this is how she deals with the men, all right? Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. All right, the day of the Lord is an angry day. Everybody said it was the day of the Lord, day of the Lord. I didn't know until I started learning the scriptures that the day of the Lord is not a good day. It is a day of darkness, a day of gloominess, all right? A day of judgment. It's a day of anger. It's a day of vengeance. It's a day of judgment upon the whole earth. And this shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. All right, but those would be the elite's passport people. Pretty much everybody that's over here in Babylon that chooses to stay, you got one hell of a roller coaster ride to experience, all right, of judgment that we're going to see and that we're going to, suffer. That's why I say it's better. I agree with the prophets that it's better to catch our hell now, get all of our judgment out the way now. The Lord judge us now. Wisdom try us in crooked ways and try us by her laws to see if she could trust us, trust our soul. And then she'll rock with us, as we just read in Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 7, I believe. All right. 4 verse 16. Makes me want to see what verse 7 is. But verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So as it is written, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Right? We want to endure unto the end and be saved. Verse 16, their children also verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Right?
I was really close to getting one of them, but unfortunately they fled the scene.
The same thing happened to another person
Well, this time they fled the scene.
just 15 minutes later and 2 miles away. Police say in the 3300 block of West 59th Place, a 17-year-old male was inside a vehicle when a black SUV approached. Again, 2 armed men got out and demanded property. They forced the victim into the house, where they took more items and left the scene.
So imagine what they'll do for food. Right? They did all this for items. Imagine what they'll do for food. Isaiah chapter 13, or for some trim. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Right? Oh man, call on me out by some outside. Let's.
Even with the similar pattern in both robberies, Chicago police still haven't said if they are connected.
Don't wave at me, you sorry f***ing sand.
There was
He called him a sand monkey. He called him a sand monkey.
Haitians in a white van driving around the neighborhoods, collecting cats, skinning them and eating them.
In my opinion, they're worthless. Bunch of worthless f***ing sands.
They're getting thousands of dollars in government assistance. Even the cash assistants driving around the neighborhoods,